All right, let's talk about something huge for e-commerce brands heading into 2025. How to stop just burning through your ad budget and actually start winning. Because you're about to see, it's not about who spends the most anymore, it's all about who spends the smartest.
So just to set the stage here, get this. By 2025, a full 25%, that's 1/4 of all digital ad money spent globally, is going to come from e-commerce. We're talking about a ridiculously crowded space with some truly massive budgets.
But here's the million-dollar question, or maybe the billion-dollar question. Is all that cash actually being spent well? Because having a huge budget doesn't mean you have a smart strategy. Not at all.
And yeah, this really hits the nail on the head. This is the core idea we're diving into today. The game is changing. It's shifting away from this old-school brute force method of just throwing cash at ads and moving towards something way more intelligent, way more data-driven.
Okay, so let's get into the good stuff. Tactic number 1, real-time personalization. I mean, this is the magic, right? It's all about showing the perfect product to the perfect person at the perfect time.
The real engine behind this is something called dynamic product ads, DPAs for short. Think of them like this. They're directly hooked up to your product catalog. So let's say someone browses a specific pair of sneakers on your site, or maybe adds a jacket to their cart but doesn't buy it. Well, later, when they're scrolling through their feed, boom, that exact same product shows up. It's basically the ultimate personalized nudge. And if you're wondering, does this stuff actually work? Oh yeah, it does. According to Meta's own data, brands using these DPAs see a 34% higher conversion rate on average compared to just, generic ads. That's not a small bump. That's a huge leap in performance.
But wait, it gets even better. Check this out. When you use DPAs specifically for abandoned carts, for those people who are right on the edge of buying, they can literally double your conversion rate. We're talking a jump from an average of 12% all the way up to 24%. You're basically pulling sales back from the brink.
Okay, but here's the pro tip, and it's super important. To get these kinds of amazing results, your ads can't just be set it and forget it. They have to be plugged into your live data, your inventory, your pricing. I mean, seriously, there's nothing worse for a customer than seeing this perfect personalized ad for something that's already sold out. That word real-time is everything. Now you might be thinking, how on earth can anyone manage all of that in real time for thousands of customers? And you'd be right, a human can't. And that leads us perfectly into our second tactic, AI-powered optimization. It really is a tale of two eras. The old way was all about a marketing manager sitting there manually tweaking campaigns, kind of guessing which audience might work best, adjusting bids by hand. The new way? You let the AI take the wheel. It makes smarter decisions, and it makes them faster than any human possibly could.
So, what is this AI actually doing behind the scenes? Well, for starters, it's testing thousands of different ad headlines and images, constantly searching for the winners. Then, it's automatically moving your ad dollars to the groups of people who are actually buying stuff, the high-return segments. And it's doing this all, you guessed it, in real time. So your best ads are always getting the spotlight.
And the results? They speak for themselves. Google's own data shows that campaigns using its AI smart bidding get 15% more conversions while, get this, costing 20% less. I mean, come on. More sales for less money? That's the dream, right? That's what smart optimization gets you. And here's the big takeaway for this section. Our human reflexes, they just can't compete anymore. Think about it. You might check in on your campaigns once a day, maybe once a week. An AI system? It's analyzing over 1,000 variables every single second. The whole game is shifted from optimizing every once in a while to optimizing instantly. All right, for our third and final tactic, we're going to shift gears a little bit. We've talked a lot about data and logic. Now let's talk about emotion and connection. It's time to talk about the incredible power of micro stories. Basically, these are short, punchy videos that grab you emotionally. I mean, let's be real, this is just how we all consume content now, right? The 2025 consumer reads less and feels more. We're all scrolling so fast. Nobody's stopping to read a wall of text. We want to see something, feel something, and connect with it fast. And the numbers here are just wild. A massive 84% of people say they watch a brand's video before they actually buy something. So yeah, video isn't some nice to have extra anymore. It's pretty much a requirement if you want to build trust.
And it goes way beyond just building trust. It hits the bottom line hard. Video ads get 49% higher conversions than just a static image with text. It's simple, really. A good story just sells better. So, the pro tip for your videos is this. Stop listing features. Seriously, nobody cares about the thread count. They care about the impact. Don't just show the product, show the outcome. You know, people don't buy a drill, they buy a hole in the wall. They don't buy a mattress, they buy an amazing night's sleep. Sell that feeling, that result.
Okay, so we've talked about personalization, AI, and storytelling. 3 pretty powerful tactics on their own, but how do they all fit together? Well, that brings us to the 2025 success formula. And here it is. It's not about being good at just one of these things anymore. The winning play, the formula for success, is the combination of all 3. It's data plus artificial intelligence plus storytelling. That's the whole shebang. And if there's one thing you take away from all this, let it be this. It's not about scaling your ad spend anymore. It's about scaling your data intelligence. The winners in 2025 won't be the ones who just spend the most money. They'll be the ones who use their data the smartest. So I'll leave you with this question to think about for your own brand. As you're planning your next move, just ask yourself, is your strategy actually built on data, or is it just built on dollars? Because honestly, the answer to that question is probably going to define your future.